Fresh Baked Disney, the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. I'm your host, David, and I'm out in front of Pirates of the Caribbean, a very busy, rambunctious Pirates of the Caribbean. All these folks getting ready to have a pirate adventure. We too will be enjoying a ride on the Pirates here in just a minute, but before we get into that, I've been teasing a little story that I wanted to share with you guys and with Liz. I promised, I made Liz, I refused to tell her ahead of time what I was going to talk about because I wanted to get her reaction. I feel like this is a pretty interesting little bit of trivia. Okay. It's not a secret. Maybe it's a little secret. I want to talk about the pirate in the bayou at the beginning of the attraction, the banjo playing pirate, or the not banjo playing pirate.
Is he actually a pirate? I thought he was just a
okay, you know what? He's not even really a pirate. Yeah, right, he's just a guy in the bayou.
Yeah. Unless he retired from piracy.
Well, but there are theories out there that say he has something to do with the story. Some people think that the adventure we're about to go on in Pirates is his story.
I kind of always had that vibe, for sure.
And then there are some that think, oh, maybe that's Jean Lafitte. One thing I can definitely say for sure is that his name is not Jean Lafitte. Okay. That much I know. He has a name.
Oh, he does.
Did you know he has a name?
No, I did not know he had a name.
His name is Beacon Joe. Now, there's more, Liz and Fresh Baked, to this Beacon Joe story, but what I want to do is take you inside Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to go for a little ride.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you my little commentary as we go through. I'm going to stop for a minute and tell you more about Beacon Joe. And there's our boy, Beacon Joe. Let's note, white shirt, blue overalls, gray beard, corncob pipe, and a big old hat. And we'll continue our voyage through the bayou and show you some highlights of Pirates of the Caribbean. And everything is as it should be as we make our way through, right up until we get to this scene right here, and these three pirates trying to coax a key from that dog. And what I want you to watch is that tall pirate in the middle. That, my friends, is Beacon Joe.
That's cool. So I guess then he is an ex-pirate because obviously
could be.
All those.
Although he doesn't have a beard. I don't think. Or maybe he does.
No, he does, but it's grayer.
So it could be Beacon Joe.
A younger Beacon Joe, and he got in trouble for piracy, and he retired from it, and now he's a guy sitting on his rocking chair, smoking his pipe, you know, playing banjo music.
Yep. Now this may feed your conspiracy theory that pirates and Haunted Mansion are connected.
I mean, I still think that's a really cool concept. So,
Beacon Joe is the ghost in the banquet hall. With a crown on his head, sitting on the backside as the table faces long way.
The birthday table.
Yeah. The guy with the crown. He fades in and out.
Okay.
That's Beacon Joe.
Why would he have a crown on his head? Oh, maybe it's a birthday party.
Maybe it's his birthday. Oh, no, it's a girl's birthday.
No, it's a girl's. Okay, so he was once a pirate, retired from piracy, then he died, and now he's in the Haunted Mansion?
Well, maybe that crown is a stolen crown. A pirated crown.
Maybe he's actually cursed.
We love you!
Oh, Oh, he's so cute. He just made my day.
So, I mean, on the one hand, you could say, no, he's not connected, but on the other hand, maybe he is. One more, this one's not quite as interesting.
Okay.
Beacon Joe is also at Walt Disney World, but not, well, he might be in the Pirates Ride. I don't know. They might have a dog. I don't know if they're using the same animatronic for the dog scene.
I don't remember.
Beacon Joe is on a rocking chair with a dog in front of a shack, but on their island on the rivers of America. Just like over there, there's a little shack called the Alligator Shack or something like that.
You know, if someone did a really good job ever of making a story of Big Thunder Mountain, because apparently Big Thunder Mountain is connected to Phantom Manor in Paris.
In Paris, yes.
So if there was any way it was like a weird triangle,
Disney, get on that, yeah.
I might be like, okay.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
That's it.
What if this were a way to kickstart a Haunted Mansion, what do you call it, franchise, movie franchise?
Okay.
Like, they're probably gonna write another Pirates movie, although it's stalled. They stopped whatever they were working on. That's stalled.
Maybe, had they literally fired Johnny Depp yet?
Johnny Depp is done.
He is
Jack
Sparrow.
He's probably done with Disney in general, I think.
Really?
Yeah. There was talk of, you know, they were gonna do another movie, female lead, probably Red is what I was thinking, but that seems to have stalled out. The writers pulled out. The people who were going to write the story pulled out. But a lot of people have also been pulling out of the Haunted Mansion story as well, the Haunted Mansion project.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro was supposed to do something.
Still, I don't think that's happening. He's a busy dude. He's out there winning Oscars, so what's he need the Haunted Mansion for?
What movie?
The Shape of Water.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was years ago already.
No, that was 2 years ago.
Just 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Any case, I feel like there's a lot of synergy that you could do combining those. You know, you kick it that way. You kind of refer to it. You make another Pirates movie. You refer to that. You refer to this character that maybe you build a little story around, and then you bring him out into a standalone Haunted Mansion movie. I really like the idea of joining these two stories. They go out of their way, really. I mean, here we are, right? These two stories are pretty much connected. Haunted Mansion. One is the Haunted Mansion store. One is the Pirate store, pretty much, right? And you want to make. I think that this land, New Orleans Square, would be more. Well, it's already great, but wouldn't it be interesting to have, one continuous story throughout the land?
I would think
it's
so.
something that no other land really has.
Yeah.
Right.
And could you actually imagine finally like getting characters from Haunted Mansion out here walking around? Like they've done it for like special events, like they had the tightrope lady and the Constance Bride out, but it was only for like meet and greets.
Right.
To like make the hitchhiking ghosts actually people. Like what is Ezra, Gus, and Phineas' story?
Right. Well, there's a lot of stories in there.
There's just a lot of stories in general, and I would be okay with any of them, but just make it good. Forget the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
That movie never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I love
what Eddie Murphy movie?
I love me some Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Well,
You're talking about.
So bad. Dr. Dolittle? Yes.
Dr. Dolittle? Yeah. I saw that movie.
And I kind of like, though, I heard one thing, that apparently the redhead in the portrait is the redhead in Pirates. However, the redhead becomes Medusa, which is a Greek mythology creature. The redhead becomes Medusa in
but is that even the same redhead?
I mean, you don't know. I mean, they look pretty damn similar.
Just because she has red hair.
They have features.
What features?
Face. You don't know features, so
no, that's true. Don't ask me. You're right. I'm the last person.
The picture of the redhead in Haunted Mansion, and then you take the one.
I think I did that, and I said no. I think I have done that, where I put them side by side. They don't look alike to me. But I digress.
But regardless of all of that, it just would have to be a
Beacon
great story.
Joe would be a fun way.
I think so.
The story doesn't have to be about Beacon Joe, but it's just the way that you connect the two, and you create a single universe.
And I really don't want
the Disney New Orleans Square cinematic universe.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right?
I think that would be really cool. Just don't make the bride the villain, because I hate Constance.
The bride should not be she should be a victim. Bride
Which is the one in Phantom Manor. She's a victim.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she becomes bad.
Captain Blood.
Is that who he's
Captain
called?
Blood. Captain Bartholomew Captain Bloodmere, what's his first name? Bloodmere something. Captain Blood is the villain in my mind, in my headcanon. We're talking a lot now.
Well, and then also, who's the hanging guy?
Well, that's Captain Blood. Okay, I'm going to give you my primer on my story of the Haunted Mansion. Captain Blood was a bloodthirsty pirate. He retired from being a pirate. He's got a whole bunch of dough, and he wants to live on a seaside place. So he gets the mansion. He retires to the mansion.
I remember your Haunted Mansion secrets and history.
He gets married.
Right.
But on the wedding night,
she finds out that he's a pirate.
She goes into the attic, finds out he's a pirate.
She freaks
out. He pushes her out the window.
Oh.
That's why we fall back in the.
That's right, through the window.
Yeah. So that when we
I thought she committed suicide.
He pushed her out the window.
Murdered.
Yeah, he murdered her.
Oops, I've been telling the story.
Her ghost haunts him constantly, to the point where he can't take it anymore, and he kills himself in the attic, or in the rafters.
Okay. See, I kind of like that versus the Phantom Manor, because the Phantom Manor one, like,
that's super dark.
He's like this weird, like, skeletal demon.
Yeah.
Top hat.
Yeah.
Guy. But I love how they made her the victim, like how it was back for us for the Haunted Mansion. And then let's make maybe Box Ghost some.
Well, there are, depending on which backstory you listen to, when they first started creating the story for Haunted Mansion, there are ways to connect. The Hatbox Ghost is the ghost host. He is the captain, or I should say, the bride's husband.
But I feel like for the Haunted Mansion, like, you can't just throw every character into one movie.
Who's doing that? I'm not asking them to do that.
But, like, there's the ghost host, Hatbox Ghost, the pirate.
I'm just saying you don't have to do that though.
Hitchhiking.
You can have separate stories.
I want separate stories.
But they're going to be connected to each other.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
American Horror Stories are not connected.
No, well, apparently yes.
Vaguely.
Yeah. Well, maybe make them vaguely.
No, I don't want them to be vaguely. I want them to be directly connected. I know.
I do. So we like two different things.
You're not in charge. I mean, I'm in charge of the Haunted Mansion story. So. What's that, Gordon Ramsay?
What?
All right. Well, that was fun. Beacon Joe, what do you think? That's pretty cool.
I think that's fantastic. I can't wait to go on the ride.
Was it? Did I oversell it?
You did a little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's okay.
Come on, nobody. Did you know that
it was more exciting when you told me that he was in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
That's cool. However, but wasn't that kind of like something that they did back then? They kind of
they recycle recycle animatronics, and that's more what's happening.
But like us, we're like, oh, look, connections.
But it is still a connection. If you're looking for one, that is one.
You're right.
If you're looking for
now, would you want Big Thunder Mountain to be also part of these stories, or you want that like?
No.
See, now also I want.
Phantom Manor is in Frontierland. That's why it's connected.
Oh, I see. Because they don't have New Orleans Square, obviously.
No.
Right. Obviously, we were there.
Right. But we didn't get to go on it because it was closed, as so was Big Ben and Paris.
Oh, I know, we have to do it again.
Closed Paris on us.
10 years, let's just go back now.
All right, Fish Bake,
do a snack?
let us know what you think about our little discussion here about Beacon Joe and Pirates and Haunted Mansion.
Would you want just one story like for David, or would you want like a Sin City and that's the other movie?
I don't mind multiple stories as long as they're connected.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, Press Bake.
Coffee?
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!